All right, welcome back to HMR. As you can see, I'm at the back end of the 59. We did get it fired up, ran for a few seconds, so we know the motor runs. Got some parts coming in from Rock Auto to see if we can't hook up the cooling system, run a little longer, and who knows, maybe we'll even maybe we can get the transmission to engage, even though it's going to get gone through, any bad parts, bands, clutches replaced. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about trunk pan replacement. And the reason why I bring this up is I ordered one. I'm not hating on anything that I ordered. Maybe a little disappointed, but I can deal with what I got, and it's a complete floor pan replacement for 59 Cadillac. I think it fits Buick, Olds, Pontiac. The gauge is actually really good, so it's nice and thick. This piece I don't need. As you can see, the front one up there is good. I'm going to use that because it has some additional stampings. I'm going to stand up, maybe you can see this. A couple of stampings right here, and they're not in this piece, but it's similar. And that kind of leads me to the items in regards to replacement panels. They're going to work, they're going to fit. Is it going to save me time? Will it save you time? 100%. Is it the perfect match? What they had in the original? No. So just keep that in mind when you're ordering, actually probably when you're ordering any sheet metal parts, unless you have the skills to make them from scratch, and I'm not there yet, but these will work. So as you can see, this is pretty good. This will work, but I'm gonna pause the camera, and when we come back, I'm gonna show you some details that are in the original trunk pan that are nowhere to be found on this. And I guess you can say I'm picky on this particular vehicle because I want it to be just like it was, the trunk at least, and everything else from the factory. Maybe not the factory stance, maybe not the factory wheels, but how the wiring harnesses come through, and the jack, how it attaches. Those attachments have got to be on there, and this replacement pan doesn't have it. So let me pause it. I'll flip it around. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, just to give you an idea. All right, hang on. All right, I'm back. Now, I'm going to show you this piece right here, right? It's got the brace. We're looking good. We've got the, I'll call them the indentations, add strength to the metal. Now, when we go over to the original, as you can see, it's definitely, obviously different. The indentations have an end, meaning they stop. They come back up and they smooth out before they go into this other panel. And also, if you can see in this corner, see these clips, right? I mean, now I will say I can grind these off. I can put them on this piece, but I don't know. I guess I'm leaning towards replacing, right? Cutting, replacing all the bad, all this area here. Try to salvage this. I can break the spot welds on it, put that on the new piece, just to keep the originality, I guess, the looks. Maybe I'm going a little overboard on it. I know I'd love to get some of your guys' thoughts on this. I've done a couple floor pans in my Firebird. I did one in an old Chevy. I have a lot of Cadillacs, as you know, and this is the first floor pan that I'm working with. So this would be the center section. So you can see the, well, let me flip it over. There we go. See, how would you put that, right? So the indentations the indentations are the original, it would be like this. But when I do it that way, the actual channels that they put into these is not correct. So anyways, I'm going to make this work. I just wanted to bring to your attention, you know, when you're ordering replacement panels, it's not OEM, they're just replacement. They'll save a lot of time and effort. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely good. I just wanted to scoot, sorry about that, scoot over to this other side. Oh, here's these panels here. But you can see, right, there's that brace there. We've got the jack, I guess that's for the jack there. Not too many clamps, so to speak, but I got my work cut out for me. I'm going to do the best I can to get this to look as original as possible. And you know, that's the name of the game. Try to do the best with what I got, and see how this piece will, right, kind of slides up in there. I'll be cutting that off and splicing it in here. This piece is supposed to, this piece is supposed to be that piece right here. See that? See how it comes down? This piece is supposed to replace that. So again, I can make it work. It saves time, but I really want to just let you guys know, especially in the do-it-yourself world, that this is what you get, you know? It will work. It's not OEM, but it'll work. So the next step on this one is to me get my cutting wheel out and start cutting and start tacking in the new metal, and we'll get this thing looking like new before you know it. So anyways, hey, I appreciate you taking the time to check this channel out and hopefully get a few tips when you're buying your sheet metal for your project. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like. I appreciate you. Have a great day.